hell happened? Tiso.
He's dead, isn't he?
Oh. Jack.
Look, Tiso had a gun. He was gonna kill both of us. But Jack hit him, but not before Jack was shot by Tiso twice.
I think his neck is broken, Joe. Under the circumstances, that seems fair enough.
You bugged my office on the Nova. You came to me in friendship. You planted a bug, and Tiso's dead as a result. What did you do, walk in on him when he had the tape?
You tell me why my wife is dead, Joey!
Tiso left standing orders. She walked in on his men cutting drugs brought in on your boats.
And this makes you even?
The hell it does. Tiso can die 100 times. That's not gonna bring Mary back.
Stop it, please, stop. Hold this, Jack. Press it to the wound, hold it tight. Joe, please, I think he's gonna die. Would you help me get him on the bed? I called an ambulance and I called the police, but I don't think he's gonna make it. He'll bleed to death. I don't think you're a killer. I won't believe you're a killer. And I can't believe you'll let him die. Would you? You didn't know about Mary? I heard that on the tape.
That's right, I didn't.
And you didn't know about Larry. But I guess Tiso's standing orders didn't bother you. And what about Pavel? And what about the drugs, Joey, and millions of dollars? And never mind the misery and all those junkies killing themselves inch by inch. I suppose you could say you didn't know about that either. Tell me something. Give me something. Say something to me that I know won't be a lie.
I wanted to get out of it. I love you.
Oh, God.
This summer, 10 contestants, 3 judges, 1 question.
Who's going to Landview? The prize is gigantic.
I'm ready. Someone will walk away with
A contract role on One Life to Live.
I wonder who my next co-star will be.
a brand new season of I Want to Be a Soap Star. Thursday nights at 11, only on SoapNet.
She's got a soft side
I've always wanted his approval, Mother.
and a wild side.
I just wanted to let you know I know about you and JT, and don't get your hopes up about marrying my dad.
Just don't get on her bad side.
I'm talking about forcing Dad out and making sure that he never comes back.
Get to know Victoria Newman, The Young and the Restless, tonight at 7 on SoapNet.
There are moments every mom feels invisible. That invisible mom feeling doesn't have to apply to your hair. Say yes to beautiful without paying the price. Suave.
Fahrenheit, the fat loss breakthrough for women. Clinical results show Fahrenheit reduces body fat 5 times faster than diet and exercise alone. A fat loss formula so powerful, it has to be experienced to be believed. Turn up the metabolic heat with Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit, let it burn.
Get ready to win, America! It's time to play Celebrity Gossip.
One call, one right answer, and you're an instant winner. What do you win?
A ruby ring with 6 genuine rubies. Just pay processing and handling.
All you have to do is answer one question. Tom Cruise was married to which actress? Meg Ryan, Dolly Parton, or Nicole Kidman? Know the answer? You're an instant winner. Call this number, answer one question correctly, and this fabulous prize is yours.
A genuine ruby ring. Rubies are more valuable per carat than diamonds. Just pay processing and handling.
Call this toll-free number. Play Celebrity Gossip. It's quick, it's easy, it's worth it. Play free, play now. There's nothing to lose. Call this number and win big.
Sorry to drink alone, darling, but I need this rather desperately. Wonder if she's turning me into an alcoholic. Sorry again. I do wish that you could allow yourself something. I mean, obviously not dry martinis at lunchtime, but something. How can one very young personality have so much impact?
Well, she's so direct. Nothing is muted and nothing's filtered.
Oh, no, just little Kimberly going after whatever Kimberly wanted. Must say, it does give me second thoughts about my sainted mother.
Why?
Well, she produced me and raised me, and I produced Kimberly, and she raised Kimberly. Now, that's got to say something to an outside observer. Yeah, come on, that's better. Doesn't it help to talk about her? Kim, I mean, not my mother.
Is that why you invited me to lunch?
Yeah, it occurred to me that there's no one with whom you can work all of this through, except, of course, Roger, and he hears about it from me all the time, poor darling, so he's got to be sick to death of the subject of Kimberly, as fond as he is of you and as eager as he is to help you, which he does seem to be, which I must say I find surprising.
How is she?
Oh, driving me mad. Ray, that's you. Kimberly. She misses you, she wants you, and she's determined to have you back.
So she gets herself involved with Tizo Novotny's busboy? For what purpose? To get back at me? To make me angry? To make me jealous? To make me worry about her?
Any and all of the above in every conceivable combination.
Were you drinking before we arrived here?
Unfortunately not. Oh, dear heaven. Oh, Seneca, I'm so sorry. Do you think she could possibly have overheard my phone call to you? I'm sure this can't be a coincidence.
It could be, but it probably isn't.
No, I'm sure it isn't. Would you like to leave?
No.
Kim, come on, not while your mother's right over there.
You're so funny. And you really are very sweet and wonderful. And for somebody that's been around as long as you have, very innocent.
That's the first time I've been called that.
Well, you are. Besides, my mother knows all about kissing. Kissing and all the good stuff that goes with it are very important to my mother. She's had dozens of lovers. She knows I'm trying to make up with you, and this is the best way I know how. You like martinis?
Oh, no. Can I have a beer?
Make mine a double martini, straight up, very dry.
Very good.
I could have cheerfully murdered you when I found out you were my child's lover. Look back on that now with amazement. Seneca, I feel so much compassion for you.
No. You were right to be angry. Not because we were lovers, but because of where it led.
Say some more about that, please.
I have no regrets or doubts about the time I spent with Kimberly, Ray. I don't expect you to understand it or approve or even acknowledge it, but it was wonderful. Now, it very well may have been. In fact, I'm sure that it was an erotic attachment on Kim's part, as well as on mine, but It worked. And she was full of joy and self-confidence and generosity, at least to me. And I've never felt as useful or needed or loved. Every moment was pleasure. If I could have just kept that together.
Oh, Seneca, you can't blame yourself for ending it. You didn't have any choice. You did what was best for both of you.
Maybe so. Then why is she behaving like that? And why do I feel so empty? Come on, let's get out of here.
Of course. Can I give you lunch someplace else?
No, I'll take a rain check. I have to be back at the hospital in half an hour.
Certainly. Seneca, I'm so sorry.
Well, it was hardly your fault.
Yeah. I'll call you.
Goodbye, Ray. Kim, could I speak with you for a moment alone, please?
I suppose that would be all right. Excuse me, Michael?
Sure.
This way.
You loved me, but you lied to me.
Because the truth would have been dangerous for you.
No, because if I'd understood what was going on, I'd have left you.
You couldn't leave, not unless I went with you. And even that proved harder than I thought.
In the beginning, Joe, if you'd only been straight with me, I could have walked away.
I wanted you.
Tiso said you married me because of what I saw between you and Pavel. He said you wanted me in the family just to keep an eye on me.
Tiso's reasons. But I welcome them because it meant that I couldn't walk away from you. Like, I knew you'd never fit in all this. I knew you'd never be a part of it. But I thought that I could keep things separate, that you and I...
You were wrong.
Maybe not.
What are you talking about?
I'm out, Siobhan. I can stay out. Look, we'll get help for Jack, and then you and I, we just keep going.
Don't you dare. I can't believe you're asking me this.
Look, I've made the plans. We have the cover.
Tiso said it would never happen, that you weren't out and that you couldn't be.
He never wanted it. He fought it to the end, but that doesn't mean that it isn't possible.
How can you ask this of me? Drugs, junkies, violence, burnt-out lies, making money off of the worst kind of misery?
What the hell did you think you were asking me to get out of?
Oh, don't! Just stop! My sister is dead because of all
I
this.
had nothing to do with Mary's death.
No, Joe. She followed one of Tiso's dealers to a warehouse where they're cutting your drugs. What would you have done differently if you'd been there, huh?
If I'd been there, she wouldn't have gotten in.
Bull. Answer the question.
That's a choice I didn't have to make. Siobhan gave me a choice. I did what you asked. I'm ready to follow through on it now. Please, come with me.
I can't.
Understand what you're saying, Siobhan.
What do you mean?
He means he's giving you a chance, Siobhan. Leave with him. He goes back to his original choice, the only difference being you'll be on the run for the rest of your life. There's no going home now. Turn him down. And he has no reason not to get out of this with Tiso's people. The easiest way.
That's about right, Jack.
What happens when 10 two strangers in one house all want the same thing.
I want to be a soap star.
I want to be a soap star.
I adore arguing.
And I hate confrontation.
Woo! We're gonna have a party.
Why be rude?
I'm not gonna let anyone stop me.
I'm here to win.
Bring it on.
Who will you root for? A new season of I Want to Be a Soap Star premieres Thursday at 11. Get exclusive coverage from Soap Talk.
This is by far the best season ever.
For I Want to Be a Soap Star premiere week.
Was there any hanky-panky going on?
Sort of what?
Yeah.
Then Jenny McCarthy
Get over here and make out with me.
comes clean.
Pretty dirty.
Get into an all-new Soap Talk today at 6 and again at midnight, only on SoapNet. The baby's daddy finally revealed. Is it Nash or is it Antonio? Find out. One Life to Live, tonight at 9 on SoapNet.
You're the life Sam chose. You loved her enough to ask her to be your wife. Don't you even miss her?
Every second.
Go to her. Tell her how much you love her. Don't waste any time. Jason, don't.
Go ahead. I'll be right there. Wouldn't it be great if life worked like this parking meter? I could keep putting quarters in and stay here with my family forever. Of course, life doesn't work that way. That's why I bought life insurance from Colonial Penn to help make sure my final expenses won't become my family's problem. And it costs me about $1/4 a day.
For about $1/4 a day, just $7.95 a month per unit, Colonial Penn offers guaranteed acceptance life insurance to people ages 50 to 85. These days, funeral costs alone average over $6,000. Now you can get help with no medical exam, no health questions. And the rate of $7.95 a month per unit is guaranteed never to increase.
Call 1-800-582-6015 to receive free information in the mail. That number again is 1-800-582-6015 or visit our website at colonialpenn.com.
If you're significantly overweight, you've probably seen this commercial.
When is a diet pill worth $153 a bottle? When you're more than 20 pounds overweight and every diet plan has failed. Now there's Leptoprin.
She's right, but you don't have to pay $153 a bottle to experience significant weight loss. Generics Labs has obtained the exclusive rights to manufacture Leptopril, the same powerful Leptoprin SD formula, the same strength, the same amazing weight loss, but for less than half the price. So if you're significantly overweight, you can get the weight loss you want at a price you can finally afford. Leptopril from Generics Labs.
Finally, significant weight loss at an affordable price. Order Leptopril risk-free. Call 1-800-698-9415. That's 1-800-698-9415. Order Leptopril now. Call 1-800-698-9415. That's 1-800-698-9415.
The all-new guide on DirecTV is here. Now with colorful sections geared to what you care about most. Sports, movies, and more. Get On DirecTV magazine for just $2.99 a month. That's 25% off the regular monthly price of $3.99. On DirecTV makes you the ultimate insider with all the buzz on your favorite shows, Hollywood stars, and the latest technologies. On DirecTV, now just $2.99 a month for the first year. Order now by calling 1-866-591-5556.
Yeah. Well, what's his temperature now? Well, look, Frank, maybe we should come over there now, okay? Well, all right, if you're sure. Yeah, okay.
Is that Francis?
Yeah, I would have put you on, but he wants to get back.
Little John's worse.
Yeah, some.
Oh, I knew it. When I woke up, I was that sure. Did Kevin show up?
Yeah.
Well, he shouldn't have any trouble with lunch. And as far as dinner is concerned, all he has to do is to make salad into side dishes and slice the ham. If he needs help,
lady.
John, I'm all right. I've slept. Now, did Francis need anything? Oh, I've got to remember to bring that line of Little John's to him. Faith said that could calm him down.
Will you just please, lady, calm yourself down just a little bit, huh? Now, some things have happened.
What?
For one, they're limiting visitors, and Frank says we're not to go over there until we hear.
Oh, well, that doesn't apply to the family, John. Faith would never keep me out.
Frank says we'll please wait. And as for Faith, well, she's called in another doctor.
What do you mean?
Look, Let's sit down here for
Well,
a
she
minute and
already
I'll try and explain it to you.
Has Dr. Boyce as a consultant. What you do, call in a specialist? I mean, they haven't changed their diagnosis again, have they?
No, it's still the same. It's definitely a penicillin allergy on top of the original infection. Now, he's getting the right stuff now, but it's just taking a little time to work. His temperature went down for a while there, but it's back up to 104 and a half. He's breathing on the ventilator, he's asleep most of the time, and they're just waiting.
And his heart, John?
I asked Frank about that, but he wasn't answering. The thing about this other doctor is Faith has taken herself off the case, and not only that, she's handed in her resignation.
Oh,
no. Yeah, right. She told Frank and Dee about it half an hour ago, and then she just left.
But that was all in hand this morning. She owned up to the fact that she was drinking and that she mixed up the medicine. I mean, Francis was shocked and angry, but the trust wasn't broken. That's the way it came out. Well, I mean, she offered to take her off the case this morning. He said no, and he meant it.
I know. Little John is critical. Faith can't deal with that. Also, she's decided she can't face another patient until she's licked the drinking thing.
Yes, and she's punished herself 1,000 times over. Faith. I mean, I'm sorry for her, but I'm losing patience quickly. I mean, I'm...
You're angry, is what you are.
John, I don't want to be angry.
Little John is our grandson. This didn't have to happen to him. I love Faith like my own daughter, but I'm angry, too. How can we be anything but angry?
Well, maybe you should tell me about it, and I'll tell you about it, and we'll get it out without burdening the girl with it.
Yeah, I know. I suppose she's suffering enough without us climbing on the bandwagon. But now Dee's threatening to sue her.
She was talking about that before.
Well, she just said it herself. To Faith, with Frank standing there. She says she's going to call her lawyer up. She thinks she's got an open and shut malpractice suit. She probably does.
She'll never do it. John. As soon as little John is well, she'll forget the whole thing.
I hope that's the way it goes.
John, are you telling me everything? You're not holding anything back. I mean, I want to know, is little John in any real danger?
Lady, his fever's up, and the machine's breathing for him.
Yes, but that doesn't mean we're going to lose him. I believe that he's going to live.
I want you to know something, John. There are a lot of brave people in our family. Graham, Granda, your Uncle Jack, Bob. And there were many brave people who went before them. I'm sure you've heard all the stories about Grandfather Ryan, who was a policeman here in New York. Yeah. Grandfather Caleri, who was a soldier in Ireland when he was 16. But what I want you to know is that you, John Reed Ryan, right here in this hospital, right now, are as brave as any of them. And I am very proud of you. I know that doesn't make it hurt any less, and I wish it could make it feel better for you. But it's true anyway. You think you can close your eyes now? That's good. Think about cool things. Think about sledding in the park and snow in your boots. You know, you were right about one thing. You are ready for the big hill. Anybody who can manage all of this as steadily as you have and keep his head the way you have can manage the big hill just fine. I know. You've been telling me that all along, haven't you, right? Right. Okay, go back to sleep. Go on, shut your eyes. That's good. I wish I could trade places with you. I wish I could do this for you, but I can't. You have to hang in there, be brave, and not give up. Because I'm right here and I love you. So just hang on, buddy. Please.
Next, seduction rules the bedroom and the boardroom on The Young and the Restless. Then it's All My Children, followed by One Life on SoapNet.
Are we late? You're right on time.
So, how are you?
Kim, what are you doing?
I'm standing in the lobby of Lem's talking to you.
It's not fair to him, and it's not fair to you.
Oh, I can't lunch with a friend, huh?
Come on, you're using him to get at me. And to a degree, it's effective. I'm very worried about you.
Well, you have cause to be. I didn't know anybody could hurt this much and still be alive.
I'm sorry you're hurt. But don't make more trouble and more pain for someone else. Leave him alone.
That is so arrogant. You know, I think a lot of what Jill Coleridge used to say about you is true.
Probably, but the point is that as much as I love you and I care what happens to you, you and I will never get together again except as friends.
Yeah, Seneca, you mentioned that.
Well, then believe it and lay off. Look, Kim, I'm sure you got 1,000 better things to do with your time than to make me jealous. It won't work. And even if it does, it wouldn't matter.
Tizo's rules, the code his people live by, he can't let us go. I killed Tizo. You were a witness. But damned if I'm gonna just lie there and be shot.
Jack.
He has no choice.
Stay where you are.
I'm going down the stairs and out the door, Joe.
Jack, don't!
Come on, Siobhan. You do whatever you have to do to stop.
If you're gonna shoot us, would you please do it now?
Soapstar is back, and this year's contestants are in for more than a competition. They're in for the ride of their lives. Catch the commercial-free season premiere of I Wanna Be a Soapstar. Premieres commercial-free Thursday at 11, only on SoapNet.